Are you ready to confront some hard-hitting truths about life that will challenge your perspective? In this video, we are diving deep into the teachings of Buddhism to uncover powerful life truths that have the potential to transform your mindset. Truth 1. No one is real. Everyone has two faces. In life, people wear masks. On the outside, they smile. They show kindness. They speak soft words. But on the inside, they may feel anger, jealousy, or sadness. This is a part of human nature. Buddhism teaches us that the self is not fixed. We change with time. Our thoughts change. Our feelings shift. The person you meet today may not be the same tomorrow. Buddha said everything is impermanent. This includes people and their emotions. What people show you is only a part of who they are. Often, it is the face they choose to show, not the truth behind it. This truth is not meant to make us feel bitter. It is meant to help us grow wise. A wise person sees through both faces. They do not judge. They do not hold anger. They understand that every person is fighting a battle within. Many are not even aware of their own masks. They live in confusion and pain. Their two faces are not signs of evil. They are signs of suffering. Buddhism asks us to let go of expectations. When we expect people to be honest always, we set ourselves up for pain. When we accept that people may show us only a side, we find peace. We do not suffer when people change. We do not hurt when they disappoint us. Be kind even when you see both faces. Be gentle even when others are not. Do not allow their masks to change your true self. In this way, you remain free. You remain real. You become the person who does not need two faces. That is strength. That is the path of peace. Truth 2. Love can hurt the most. Love is beautiful. It brings joy. It brings closeness. It brings deep peace. But it can also bring deep pain. When we love, we open our hearts. We become vulnerable. This is why love, when broken, hurts more than anything. Buddhism does not say we should avoid love. It teaches us to love without attachment. Most people love with conditions. They expect something in return. They want love to stay forever. But everything changes. People change. Feelings change. Love changes. This truth is hard. But it brings freedom. When we hold tightly to someone, we suffer. When we say, "I cannot live without you," we create pain. That is not love. That is attachment. Buddha taught that true love is free. It is full of compassion. It is gentle. It does not hold. It gives without fear. Many people confuse desire with love. They think wanting someone deeply is love. But Buddhism shows us that desire leads to suffering. When love is full of desire, it hurts. It controls. It fears. It clings. And when the person leaves or changes, the pain is sharp. It feels like a wound. But when love is pure, it does not break us. Even if the person walks away, we remain at peace. Because we did not love them to own them. We loved them to bless them. This is the way of loving kindness. The pain of love teaches us a lesson. It shows us our heart. It shows us how deeply we care. But it also teaches us where we are holding on too tight. Love can open the door to deep wisdom. It can bring us to the path of letting go. It can help us find the love within ourselves that never leaves. Truth 3. Your attitude and patience define you. Buddhism teaches that we are not defined by what happens to us. We are defined by how we respond. Life is full of ups and downs. People will hurt you. Plans will fail. The world may not go the way you want. But your attitude shapes your path. A peaceful attitude creates a peaceful life. Even in the middle of storms, you can be calm. Even in pain, you can be kind. This is strength. Not the strength of muscles, but the strength of heart. Patience is also a key to freedom. Impatience brings suffering. When we want things fast, we become angry. We lose peace. We act without wisdom. But when we are patient, we see clearly. We wait without fear. We grow without force. Buddha was never in a hurry. He walked slowly. He spoke softly. He listened deeply. His patience was his power. When we practice patience, we connect with this power. We stop rushing. We stop pushing. We start trusting life. Choose to smile when it's hard. Choose to forgive when it's painful. Choose to breathe deeply when you want to scream. These are the choices that build inner peace. They show who you truly are. They show your strength. Buddhism teaches us that peace is a practice. It does not come by accident. It comes through effort. Your attitude and patience are your tools. Use them every day. They will turn your pain into wisdom. They will turn your life into a path of light. Truth 4. Failure leads to secret success. Failure is not the end. It is the beginning. In Buddhism, failure is seen as a teacher. When you fail, you grow. You see what doesn't work. You learn. You become humble. You become wise. People fear failure. They think it means they are not good enough. They think it is shameful. But Buddha failed many times before enlightenment. He tried many paths. He practiced with many teachers. Each failure led him closer to truth. When you fail, something inside you breaks. But what breaks is not your soul. It is your pride. It is your illusion. That is a good thing. When pride breaks, light enters. When illusion breaks, truth enters. Buddhism does not celebrate success as the world sees it. It celebrates effort. It celebrates the person who keeps walking, even after falling. Every fall is part of the journey. Every mistake is a step toward awakening. Success often hides in failure. You do not see it at first. But later, you realize the failure was a gift. It showed you your real strength. It taught you patience. It gave you clarity. Do not run from failure. Do not hide from it. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it burn away your fear. Let it build your spirit. The lotus grows in the mud. Without the mud, there is no flower. Your failure is your mud. It nourishes your soul. It helps you bloom. The path to truth is not easy. It is full of trial. But every trial is a step. Every step brings you closer to peace. Keep walking. Even when you fall. Especially when you fall. That is how you rise. Truth 5. Apologies mean nothing after broken trust. Trust is a fragile thing. It takes years to build. It takes seconds to break. When trust is broken, words do not fix it. Even the kindest apology cannot heal all the pain. It may soothe, but it does not restore. Buddhism teaches us that actions speak louder than words. When someone breaks your trust, their apology is only the first step. The real healing is in their actions. In their change. In their effort to not harm again. Sometimes, even with effort, trust cannot be rebuilt. This is a hard truth. But it is a lesson in letting go. Buddhism teaches us not to cling. Not even to the hope of people returning to who they once were. We must learn to forgive without expecting trust to return. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for us. It frees our heart. But we must also protect our peace. We must not let those who broke us do it again. Trust is like a vase. Once broken, it may be put back together. But the cracks remain. That is why we must be careful with our words. Careful with our actions. We must live with mindfulness. When we break someone's trust, we break something sacred. We break connection. We break peace. Apologies may ease guilt. But they do not erase the damage. Only deep, consistent change can rebuild. And even then, some bonds never return. This truth teaches us responsibility. Be aware of how your actions affect others. Be honest. Be kind. Be mindful. And when someone breaks your trust, do not be afraid to walk away. That is also love. Love for yourself. Truth 6. True beauty is often missed. The world tells us beauty is in appearance. It tells us beauty is youth, skin, style. But Buddhism teaches us a different truth. Real beauty is quiet. It is soft. It lives in the heart. Beauty is in kindness, in compassion, in peace. It is in the way someone listens, the way they forgive, the way they give without wanting. These are the beauties the eyes cannot see, but the soul can feel them. Most people are too busy to notice true beauty. They chase outer looks. They miss the inner light. But that light is the real treasure. It does not fade. It grows with time. A person may have a perfect face, but if their heart is cold, their beauty fades. Another may be plain in appearance, but if their heart is warm, they shine. That is the beauty Buddha spoke of. True beauty is in silence, in stillness, in calm strength. It is in a person who does not boast, who does not hurt, who carries peace wherever they go. Practice loving kindness. Practice truth. Practice mindfulness. These are your ornaments. These are your light. The more you walk the path, the more you shine. Not with glamour, but with grace. And when you see someone full of this beauty, honor them. Be near them. Learn from them. Let their light awaken your own. That is the way to live beautifully. Truth 7. Failure leads to secret success. Failure comes again and again. It does not mean you are weak. It means you are on the journey. In Buddhism, the journey is the teacher. The road is the truth. The falls are the openings. When failure visits again, do not panic. Do not fall into despair. Look closer. See what it is trying to show. Often, failure is the moment before change. It is the last storm before calm. There is a saying in Buddhism, fall down 7 times, get up 8. This is the path. You rise not because you must win. You rise because you must grow. Each time you fail, you break an illusion. You let go of false pride. You come closer to humility. And with humility, wisdom enters. Strength enters. Peace enters. The seed must break before it grows. So must you. Your old self must fall. Your ego must soften. Your heart must open. That is what failure does. It breaks the shell. Success, in the Buddhist way, is not in money or fame. It is in awakening. It is in the still mind. It is in the open heart. If failure brings you closer to peace, it is not failure. It is a blessing. Use every fall. Use every wound. Let them be your path. Let them be your fire. Let them shape you. These 7 truths are not easy, but they are freeing. Buddhism does not hide from pain. It transforms it. It shows us how to live with eyes open, with heart open, with mind calm.